Boss Talk.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Listen to our bonus podcast called Boss Talk, where we give you gems, jokes, and our personal stories.
And we got a wider range of topics such as gratitude,
spiritual alignment,
mastering your energy,
and resistance,
and many, many more.
So subscribe, become a Patreon, and become a boss.
I am rocking the Can I Have a Waters. Cam is rocking the Strawberry Mimosas. Emmanuel is rocking the coffees. And it's doing good, man. So if you haven't gotten a pair, go to shadysideup.com, get you a pair.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Look at this shit, man. This shit poor. They gonna be 13.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. And in the building with me, I got Cam.
Here.
Emmanuel, for those of you who didn't watch the fan question, Emmanuel, that was a burp? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were groaning or something. So Emmanuel won't be here. I'm not sure for how long, because he's working on a project that we're doing, and he old, so he can't multitask. So we're gonna be having guests and stuff like that, and I'm sure he'll jump back on in the next couple of weeks. So we'll get that together. How you feeling today?
Feeling good. Those some nice shades you got on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm looking at life in a different perspective right now. You know what I'm saying? What I have on is the Hungovers by Shady Side Up. You heard of them?
No.
Oh, well, it's Shady Side Up is a brand that two black men started as a shades company. You know what I'm saying? And the two they started it during this quarantine, and these are one of the shades. They have hangovers that are black. And now they have hungovers, so I think
that are brown.
That are brown, yeah, pretty much. So if you want to go check out the hungovers, just head on over to shadysideup.com. You know, get your little hungover. And hangovers and being hungover isn't fun in real life.
It's not funny. I don't know the difference, but they seem to do the same thing.
Okay, when you have a hangover, you have it at that moment. The next day, you are hungover. But then again,
don't you still got it?
You still got the hangover. It's interesting.
I guess it's a day thing. Day of is hang. Next day is hung.
Yeah, I think next day is hung.
Well,
if you date, because you might go to day party like early in the day, and then maybe later on you be like, I got a hangover from earlier in that day.
Girls used to always tell me if I got into porn, my name should be Hungover for obvious reasons.
Oh man,
I can't even hold it.
I was trying to.
I looked at your face. That nigga cheeks start going up.
They call me hungover. Yo, porn names are funny. Like they be having Jack Slayer, and I seen a porn name. What was that? It was Mr. Piper and all type of just funny ass names.
I had several. I would have been the 2 B's and Mr. D.
The 2 B's and Mr. D.
I had Mr. Winky, because
I had Bulk Hogan.
Bulk Hogan.
Bulk Hogan.
What I had one too.
Fuck. I can't remember what it was. I remember we laughed. It was funny too.
Damn.
Yeah, but just having funny names for stuff, it's hilarious. But shout out to, since we talking about porn real quick, shout out to the OG porn star rapper Wesley Pipes. I don't know where he at right now, but he got one of the funniest raps in porn history, because he came down the stairs rapping naked, and I don't know why, but I always remember the verse.
Go ahead, spit it for him.
All right, here we go. All right, let me set the scene. So it's 2 girls on the couch. Like, the scene opened up, it's 2 girls on the couch naked, so I'm like, all right, well, this is a porn, so I expected that much. And then at the top of the stairs, I see this naked nigga dick out with a robe on, and he came, and a beat drop. So I'm confused, because I'm, of course, my dick out, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Like gotta give you a beat to jack to.
I'm like, all
the
right.
beat to.
The beat come on.
The beat
This
to.
nigga came down the steps and he was like, me that nigga that got the bomb, hitting them bitches on. Niggas came run, hit your hood like a storm. Before the alarm sound off, I'm letting rounds off. Hit you in your dome. Niggas call me pretty cuff home, packing the chrome, ready to get it on from the dust to dawn. Nigga, who won't see me? Hang with my thugs and bloods, hustlers, Christian gangsters, ghetto fabulous, life is lavish, rhyme hitting your ass like cash. I mash for my cash every day. If it's gonna be some static, then I'm bringing my fucking AK always. Stay on point, praise the Lord. Work is cheap, life is hard. Can't go to sleep when the stomach's hard. And then I don't know why I remember it. I have no idea.
Cause that nigga was spitting.
He was spitting.
That's
he
why.
was spitting.
You heard
He
them
said-
bars.
He started off, me that nigga that got the bomb.
Putting y'all bitches on. Come on, man. Wesley Pipes a legend out here.
I went to the next scene because
he piped down them porn stars and piped down that beat.
there was no way I could continue watching it after that. So it was done. It was done after that. I laughed. I was like, it's a wrap on this. It's over for this.
Beat the beat too.
He gave you a beat the beat too.
Title consideration.
Yeah, beat the beat too. So the other day I was in the grocery store because we were going to Gail's house, and I was like, all right, well, we had to go pick up some items. So as I'm coming in, it's this older Mexican lady in front of me, and she's getting the cart. I'm getting the cart. She's on the phone talking about, do you want some donuts? Do you want some donuts? I don't know who she's talking to, husband, kids. I'm like, and so she turned around and looked at me, and she was like, oh, excuse me. And I was like, oh, excuse me. And then she like giggled and took the car. I was like, all right. So she went inside. So then I'm in there. I'm in the sauce area because real niggas like sauce. They don't like blue cheese, but they like sauces. Mm-hmm. I wasn't looking for ketchup. I was looking for sauce that niggas be looking for. And so I'm looking for sauces and stuff. And then she comes around the corner and she's on the phone. And we ran into each other again. She was like, oh, we gonna keep running into each other in the store, huh? I was like, I mean, we might, depending on what you picking up. And then she went over to the dairy section, and she's still talking. And then she's on the phone. I hear her say on the phone, she was like, yeah, I just keep running into this cute guy. Hold on, let me get off the phone, girl. I'm flirting. So,
how old is she?
She probably mid-40. Mid-40.
I'm assuming she didn't look good the way this story's going.
Yeah, I mean, she was all right. She was all right.
She didn't look good.
She didn't look good.
Okay.
She didn't look the best. I'm not gonna say she didn't look good. She was cute, but she wasn't for me.
Yeah, so she didn't look good.
Yeah, all right, cool. So then I just laughed and I was like, oh, you flirting? She was like, well, sometimes I gotta make sure I still got it. And I was like, let me look see if she got a ring on her finger. And I was like, okay, she ain't had no ring. All right, cool. I could play with the lady, make her feel good for the day. Mm-hmm. I was like, what you in here getting? And she was like, I'm just picking up some stuff for my friend. We're gonna have like a little girl's name. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I was like, all right, well, bye. So I went around the corner, finished my stuff. Then I'm coming down the tissue aisle because real niggas need tissue. I be shitting, so yeah, real niggas need tissue.
I be shitting too.
Yeah,
So I appreciate you going down that aisle.
I know. And so as I'm going down the aisle, she coming up the aisle, and I was like, You really follow me now? She was like, I told you we was gonna run into each other. We got good energy together. I said, she is shooting, nigga. And I was like, yeah. I mean,
she bringing out the Toltec wisdom.
Yeah.
For you.
And when a
the
nigga
Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. Toltec wisdom, 4 agreements on you.
Aztec wisdom. Mm-hmm. And I was like, but you know how it's like you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, so I'm trying to figure out ways to like say nah without saying it.
She wanted you to bring her Tulum to her poom. Your Tulum to her poom.
She wanted me to get him in that Cancun poom. So I was like, oh yeah, I was like, the energy is good. I was like, it's a good day. I'm about to go have some drinks. Y'all about to have some drinks, and she was like, all right, let me leave you alone. All right, cool. Then I'm waiting by the register, and she comes by, and she was walking by the register, and she kind of looked at me, and she was like, I'm gonna leave you alone this time, and just kept walking.
She wanted to hit you. She wanted you to hit her with that Aztec.
So moral of the story is, keep flirting out there, man. You know what I'm saying? She was shooting her shot, and I appreciate it. She was taking her shot. She didn't make the shot, but she was shooting. You know what I'm saying? And she got to keep that energy. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, what? How would this go? Because like she's a little bit older, I could tell. It's like, what would our conversation be like if I was to be like, all right, give me your number? Like, is it gonna be like we just gonna be fucking?
Yeah, look,
Like,
she's at an age where she ain't got time. She got other responsibilities.
I'm sure she had
probably
kids, for sure.
grandkids, whatever.
Yeah,
she ain't got time for that. She was trying to give you her mind ruins, and then you ain't got time because you over here doing what you got to do as a young man to get the way you need to be as as an older man. So this is just gonna be meet up, do what we need to do.
Yeah, pull up, pull out,
and do what you need to do. But what it would be, you gonna get sandwiches.
That's what I was
fed.
thinking. That is,
it ain't gonna be no games. It ain't gonna be over there. Okay, so do I need to make move? No, you know what you're coming over here for.
Yeah. She gonna be tooted and booted.
Gonna be business.
Yeah,
y'all gonna have good conversations about older things.
And that's what I thought about when I got home. I was like, she might put me on some things that I haven't even learned.
She may put you on a good CPA.
Good CPA. I mean,
she got cable, so you go over there and watch the
NBA, insurance companies. You know, she might just put me on game with a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a responsible relationship.
She old enough, but still young enough, so she may bump some NWA.
Okay, I can see, and I'm gonna give her my DNA.
Yeah, you give her your DNA,
and I want to see some TNA.
Some TNA.
So, but that's the first. I was like, when you dealing with an older woman. I was like, all I can think about is, all right, I'm definitely gonna get some food out of this for sure. If I went with ahead with this, I'm definitely for sure gonna get some food. And the butt might be straight, butt might be cool.
It's gonna be seasoned.
It's gonna be that's seasoned.
It's been me marinated.
That's seasoned meat.
It's been marinated for a couple of decades.
Some marinated
it's time
meat.
to take it out the fridge and cook that thing.
Hey, listen.
You know,
so it's been soaking. It's been soaking
that
up a
oven
little
up.
bit.
You know,
and I don't know how long it's
oven.
been since she might be wet and ready.
Preheat that oven.
Hey,
get that oven ready to go.
Well, that's you got to preheat that to about 450. That's about 450. Yeah, it's gonna be a good meal right there.
Oh yeah, that oven ready for your meat roast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You ready?
Oh,
just make sure you bring your aluminum foil to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, you gotta wrap it up. You got to take some of that home.
You don't want the meatloaf to dry. You don't want it to dry out.
And she had. I ain't gonna lie. She had a little butt. She had a little butt on us, but she was kind of wide. So she had a little wide load.
A little wide load.
Little trailer back there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Little trailer. I was like,
put your name on back of that boat.
Hey, listen, pull up.
Put your name on back of that boat.
She gonna speak. She gonna teach. Might learn some Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Might learn some Spanish while I'm in there.
Come on, man.
Man, hey, listen.
After you there, you gotta change your name from Stevie to Poppy.
That's
all she should be saying.
Or Geronimo.
Or Geronimo.
Fucking ignorant. Oh man, what's the oldest you'll go? What you think?
It ain't about age; it's about how you look at that age.
True.
Because like Angela Bassett, she in her 60s, and she look better than some of these girls in their 20s.
She can get it.
She could definitely get
Bassett got the assets.
Oh, I would give Tina that Turner.
I'm done with this podcast. I want to turn this shit off.
What?
I'm gonna give Tina that Turner.
What I say?
Hey, listen.
I'm just gonna be in the bed waiting for her to exhale after I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? That thing rolling.
Oh yeah,
rolling.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know it.
But that's true. It is about looks because if she look nice, like, you're not even really thinking about that.
It's all about looks.
I am thinking about like I don't know how hard I can go. I don't know what's the ratio to like age like and pump. Cause you don't want to hurt nothing in there. You don't want to. You don't want to bend.
That goes back to age. I don't think you'd be that high up in age where you got to be worried about breaking a hip or something.
I mean,
that's what they want.
If she about 65, close to. I don't know if I can hit a 90-year-old. I don't know if I can hit.
No. That's nasty.
That's nasty.
Come on, man.
I think 65 the cap. I think 65 might be the cap.
I don't know. I seen a 7-year-old that was vegan the other day. I said she looks amazing.
All right.
That's why it just goes back to look. But 90, your looks ain't tough. You gonna nah.
90 is tough. Okay, nah. I'm gonna go 70 to 75. I'm gonna raise 10. I'm gonna go 70 to 75. That's my maximum.
Because at 90, you know when you do like that, that's what her lips down there probably look like without doing that.
She got the frustrated lips and been through a lot.
Them things hanging like a basketball net.
That shit look like putty. Like You can throw that bitch on a wall.
It looked like when I let down my yo-yo.
Let down my yo-yo.
I think it's hanging down.
She let down
her
yaya.
Walk the dog. Walk the cat.
Walk the cat. Yeah, because you don't want to. Because then you gonna be in there. You might be like, oh no.
I'm gonna be scared what it smell like. I got a story, y'all, coming out this week about when I went to a strip club where all the strippers are 50 and up, and then I describe what the vagina looked like. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. But who couldn't do him is The Rock. He got too much testosterone.
Oh yeah, no.
We didn't get to talk about this last week, so I had to talk about this week. So The Rock, like, I'm definitely a fan of The Rock. I think he's a good guy. Nice, clean gentleman. But on September 18th, he posted.
My bad. Before we go there, one observation from that story, the grocery store story. One key thing I noticed about her, she may be blind.
So the thing is, The Rock, he posted this story. He posted this story.
She may have been blind.
There's no way she was blind.
Bro.
There's no way she was blind.
You know how I knew? Do you want to know how I knew she was blind?
Yeah.
She said, this dude cute. Obviously, she can't see. She didn't wear glasses.
No, she wasn't blind. My aura blinded her, and she was like, damn, man, you just styling on him. I was like, I know. I get it.
Shut the hell up.
All right. So The Rock, he posted a picture of this fence laid out, this metal fence laid out in the yard. This nigga gonna talk about not my finest hour, but a man's gotta go to work. We experienced a power outage due to severe storms, causing my front gate not to open. I tried to override the hydraulic system to open the gates, which usually works when power goes out. But this time, it wouldn't. Made some calls to see how fast I can get the gate tech on site, but I didn't have 45 minutes to wait. By this time, I knew I have hundreds of production crew members waiting for me to come to work so we can start our day. So I did what I had to do. I pushed, pulled, and ripped the gate completely off myself, tore it out the brick wall, severed the steer hydraulics, and threw it on my grass. My security team was able to meet the gate technician and welders about an hour later, and they were apparently in disbelief and equally scared. Not my finest hour, but I had to go to work, and I think I'm 100% ready to be Black Adam. There's niggas out here ripping gates out of brick walls.
One, you're going to have to put that picture up so they can see it.
Yeah.
But that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Like, when I saw the picture, I'm like, this is a steel gate that you ripped out of the bricks. You ripped it out of a brick wall.
Duh.
And just laid it on your lawn. Like, this nigga really is a
superhero.
Is who he is in Fast and Furious.
We thought it was all like effects. I guess
he doing his own stunts.
He literally, because I'm like, brick. I've been beside a steel gate and brick before. That's not just coming out. Like, you gotta really tuck and pull. Imagine a neighbor across the street. This nigga is really ripping this guy. He like, hey. And I know he was grunting and making noise, and I'm like, this guy is different, dog.
They gotta change. It's a brick house it's a rock house.
It's a rock house.
Because he's the mighty.
Yeah. Pulling all the gates out.
Pulling all the gates out. He's mighty. Pulling all the gates out.
He's
a rock house. He's mighty. Pulling all the gates out.
Oh, man. But I was like, at what point do you know you that strong? Well, I guess he just look at this. I mean, he know he be lifted.
No, come on now.
He know he that strong.
He's strong. Yeah. That's why he attempted it. Like, you wouldn't have attempted that.
No.
Your story would have been, I got 100 people waiting on me production, so I had to hop this fence and catch an Uber.
That's exactly my story. It ain't ripping that off. That's ridiculous, dog. That is ridiculous.
Imagine driving by and seeing a rock pulling on a gate. You'd be like, what the hell is going on? I may have stopped like, hey, you need some help?
I got it. All right. I'm watching.
And when I come back home, this nigga really did that.
He ripped the gate out the wall. He's like,
I don't want to fight no one who ripping gates.
That's all I can think about, because I went back to that question we had a while ago that said, if you was in your jail cell, and that's a lot of there's no fight. It's a wrap for me. You gotta kill. That's it. There's no fighting. There's no squaring up with him. It's a wrap. You're done.
If you in that situation, he walk in your cell, that's your roommate, and like you gonna be so relieved when you see him smile.
Oh,
because he has one of them smiles. Yeah,
he does.
It's like, okay, this seems like a good guy.
If I just stay on his side.
But if he come in there, looking upset, you can be like, dog, this a big ass nigga. And as soon as you see him smile, you're like, I'm just fucking with you. Still ain't trusting you.
It still ain't trusting you. Yeah, it's either you gotta shoot him. You gotta shoot him. There's no fighting the rock. It's not too many men that are just regular. Like us in here, even both us trying to fight, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a lot.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be scared.
No, yeah.
And I'm not going with my fist. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
With a weapon.
Like if he called you and said, "I'm sick of I'm sick of it. I'm pulling up on you. We doing this today." All right, I'm letting
I said the police will be here when you get here.
The police definitely be here, or a gun gonna be waiting. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
No.
It don't make sense. You ripping gates, nigga. You know what you can do to my body? You throw me around like
once you get a grab at me, that's it.
Yeah, like no, I can't do nothing. And them punches gonna come in hard and fast, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. They
gonna come in fast and furious.
That's it. I ain't got nothing. That's it. That's it on that one. Next thing I want to talk about. So I was riding and I was listening to when I made this point. I was listening to it. Probably was Nipsey. I think it was Mailbox Money. I think it was his Miracle song. I believe it was. I was listening to, and I just came to the conclusion that I am addicted to boss talk.
Yes.
I live for it because it just make you just just douche. And what's the Pusha T line? He was on Infrared.
Several.
The crack line.
He said I took the crack and made the wire.
And it's the way he said, and when people deliver boss bars, it just hit, man. It just hits every time, and you feel it, and it motivates you. And I don't know. I was like, I'm addicted to it. And I was like, I don't know what it is. I was like, I don't know if it's the fact that we do boss talk, or it's just the fact that we entrepreneurs, and a lot of them are entrepreneurs and talking about the same stuff. But that should be giving me hype every time.
I think it's several things, because it's motivation, so it's fuel.
Yeah.
It could be validation, like it's other people that feel like I feel out here. That's what I'm talking about. That's the substance I need, because when you get older, certain things don't hit as hard anymore. Mm-hmm. Like certain things you used to love, you may not love anymore. Certain ways you used to think, you don't think anymore. So when you're on this journey, you're looking for your next path, and you just clinging on to what these words are saying, especially if that's how you feeling, it's going to affect you.
And it was, and then I was listening to, what's Drake? His, the one that's on the boss playlist.
You talking about Diplomatic Immunity?
That's what yeah. So it was a line, and I think that's what made me say it. Diplomatic Immunity.
He barred y'all niggas up in that song. Go back and listen to that song.
Immunity.
And really listen to the double entendres he hit y'all with.
Drake. Okay. Here we go. So one of the lines was I think me and Cam, it was one of our favorite lines in here. He was like, "Dirty 30 working on me. Tired of women that may tag me in pictures airing my dirty laundry." And I was like, dog.
It'll go over your head if you ain't listening.
This nigga is barring y'all up.
Double entendre. He said y'all airing out his dirty laundry, and he said may tag in the picture when he talking about may tag that make the fucking washing company,
and
dryers,
and then tagging on Instagram. Man. Like,
come on. The other one too, the J-Lo line.
Oh, yeah. He said
I lost a couple J-Los.
A Rotterdam. It's in here.
A Rotterdam trip, because J-Lo and
A-Rod. He said 2010 when I lost my halo. 2017 I lost the J-Lo. A Rotterdam trip had me on the front page though. I had to lay low. Hot Topic like your everyday clothes. Like come
on, y'all used to shop at Hot Topic when y'all was in y'all golf stage. When some of y'all was in y'all golf stage, y'all was shopping at Hot Topic. But he said J-Lo, A-Rod.
Come
That's
on.
a dude.
Come on.
But he flipped it with an A-Rodder damn... Come on, man.
He said, and then...
Bars.
He said, the one with the fewest ties and the truest lies, they try to compare us, but like a job straight out of high school, there's no you and I.
Uni.
Come on. Come on. It's no university. And then there's no you and I.
Come on, man.
He was barring y'all up in this song.
But to be honest with you, when you said boss talk, I thought you meant more specifically actual boss talk,
like
the
Nipsey, the Nipsey line
like
we
the
like.
Nipsey line we love, all the Nipsey bars, even some of the
I am talking about
Jay-Z
that, but I
bars,
do like
and
good
even
bars
the
too.
Preacher. You were showing that's doing that whole series, Darius Daniels.
Yeah, this boss. It feel good, like. And like the Nipsey one me and Cam talk about is say, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'm gonna make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared.
I live my life by that.
Barring y'all niggas up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you're right. When you get older, that's the lines you appreciate because you feel
I
them
need
shits.
substance now. Like the bops are cool. Like my favorite rap song right now, which is funny, is Hooligan. Mm-hmm. It's a nice bop, but at
He
the
got a
end
couple bars in there.
Oh, he rapping on there. But at the end of the day, what I really want to hear, that shit that's gonna get me motivated. That's
Like,
why
there's no hook, just rapping.
Mailbox Money by Nipsey Hussle is one of my favorite projects. Victory Lap, I love that. 444, I love that.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt, I love that. Just anything that's gonna give me substance and motivate me and let me validate me, like keep going.
Putting y'all on game, like,
Come on, man.
And it's like when it's like you that's how you know you're on the right path to when you listen to the stuff that's matching with what you do. You're like, oh yeah, I got to keep this going. I got to keep this energy up.
That's why we used to watch Gary Vee so much.
Yeah, he be boss talking.
Read so many books. There's so much boss. The most boss talk is in books.
Oh yeah,
like y'all just missing out if you ain't reading. You got to get to reading, man. It'll change your life.
In the 5am Club, one of my favorite lines in there was I think it's quoted from somebody else, but he said he was like,
I see you searching for it.
He was like, you bleed. He was like, you bleed more in practice. Oh no, he was like, you sweat more in practice, so you bleed less at war. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I like that. I mean, you got to go hard behind the closed door, so when you get out there, you ain't taking as many hits because you in here working. You know,
a lot of times when you see people perform, especially athletes, for this example, since you used that, and they're like, man, he makes it look easy. It may be easy, but he practiced that over and over and over to the point where it looks easy because now it's his muscle memory. Yeah, and once you get to that point in your life, that's when everything take off. Like when you ain't thinking no more.
When you was watching, was it Gilbert breakdown? Was it Gilbert?
Gilbert Arenas.
When you got that type of IQ and you done practice that, like when you out on the court, you in it, like you know it, like you know what I'm saying. And
I love the way he broke it down. He said like once all these moves are second hand to you, you're not thinking about what move you're gonna do. He said sometimes you can see a player thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this step. It just happens. Because it's muscle memory, so now you can think about the other parts of the game that's more important, and that's why I say to like people that's natural jukers. Like when people ask me, "How do you juke?" I'm like, "How do you see everything?" I'm not thinking about it. I'm just seeing things, and my body's taking over. I'm not saying I'm gonna go here and do this unless it's 1-on-1. Then I can think. When you about a bunch of people coming at you, that's muscle memory.
You got to figure that shit out.
My coach is like, God damn, he's a ball of grease. Tackle this motherfucker. That's what he was saying. He would purposely make me go against the defense in different, like, for their tackling drill. Yeah. Tackle this motherfucker. Fucking ball of grease. Why can't y'all tackle him? All this shit.
But when you work on it and move,
people ask me how I'm like, it's just muscle. I can't explain this.
Yeah.
So,
and that's with everything. Think about you driving. Like, we first started driving, nigga, you like that.
10 and 2, nigga.
10 and 2.
Music down.
You looking
paying attention. First time I got on the highway,
looking at everything.
Nigga was stiff. Nigga.
Now you hit turns on the phone. You ain't thinking.
Nigga was getting left lane.
Yeah. You can have full conversation with somebody now, not just turning.
Seat bag on the phone, music blasting. Nothing. It's muscle memory. You don't get in there like, I need to press
but that's why boss talk is so important because when that gets into your memory and you get into those certain moments, you be like, oh, I remember what this book said. I got to stay in it. But I just had to speak on that. I was like, I'm addicted to boss talk.
What you're talking about, the muscle memory, when you show your powers with what you learn, is when someone asks you for advice. Like, you don't know how much you retain until someone asks you a question about something that you're doing that they want to get into. You can give them all the advice. So they just actually going through something in life and they ask you something and you can be like, oh, it just starts regurgitating out of you. You're like, oh,
I forgot to do that.
I didn't even know that was in me.
Like, my bad.
It's like almost when you poop and then all this shit come out. Like, man, I didn't know all that was in me.
Yeah, that's the word. You be like, God damn.
You ever been shocked on toilet? God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Same shit when you regurgitate knowledge. I didn't know all that was in me.
Yeah.
Somebody had that this morning. They shit and it was like, God damn.
They was like, I did that.
And it was a girl too. And it was a girl.
Oh yeah. Girl, y'all be shitting, man. Stop that.
They be shitting.
Who's not doing boss talk is Tory Lane. So I didn't dive into, all we know is the other day he said he was making an announcement at 9 p.m. or something. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't care if it wasn't gonna be him talking on live. And it wasn't him talking on live or saying anything. He dropped the album. I guess that was his announcement. I thought people were playing. They was like, he dropped the album, I was like, he dropped the album. So I went and looked on iTunes. I was like, okay, he did drop an album. I didn't click on it. I'm genuinely not interested, to be honest.
Here's the thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't never listen to Tory Lane album.
Gotcha.
So this was nothing new for me not to listen to this album. It's not because I don't, he actually makes some good music.
Certain songs he just got to catch me.
It's a certain art. It's like, when I think of an album, there's certain people I'm not listening to their album because I know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm going an album, I want an album. I don't want this, all right, this is going to be a bunch of these radio songs. Like, that's whatever.
And so apparently people were saying he was, like, giving tidbits of information about the story and that she lying and all this stuff. But I'm just like, my thing is, my nigga, like, black people are already going through enough. Like, black women are already going through enough. And it's like, for you to not, it's like,
use our favorite word because it fits perfectly.
Accountability, dog.
Not that.
Which one?
The second one.
The second one.
To have no Wearenthal.
No Wearenthal. Yeah, that is one of my favorite. No Wearenthal about what's going on, like the climate that we in. The check the room, check the temp. Like, you're not gonna say nothing. You're not gonna speak your piece at least. And that was kind of weird to me. It comes off a little like, you don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just gonna drop an album and I'm gonna make money and niggas gonna listen. And I'm just my opinion. He could have another strategy. He could, but from my opinion, from my standpoint, it didn't feel right. I was like, this is weird.
Let me go to your first point.
Yeah.
The Wearenthal for me, it was like, Breonna Taylor killers just got found guilty the day before, and now you want to come out saying something.
Were you just shot or
like
a woman
was shot and killed, and you allegedly shot a woman. Like, you don't put them two and two together. Be like, I don't think this the day if I am gonna do this to do this.
And nobody on your team or who around, like, what's going on? So that's what was really confusing to me. And I'm like, it comes off as just a disregard to. It's just a disregard to the situation. It's like, I'm gonna drop this album. I'm gonna say my stuff and
Be fair. To be fair, I don't know because I didn't listen. Yeah, I didn't listen. I would assume that he addressed these things on this album because if he didn't address nothing on this album, I don't think he really. Then it don't make sense to me.
For those of y'all who listen, maybe let us know in the fan question or whatever. I'm not sure if he really addressed. Because I'm really not gonna go listen. I don't feel like going to listen to it, but I don't know if he addressed it. But people were saying he left. It's almost like context clues, and it's like, I ain't got time to be putting shit together. I ain't no fucking mystery team. Like, we need to know what's going on. And I think that wasn't the right medium. Oh, I sound old as fuck. The right medium to put that out on. I think you needed to come on live or go on YouTube or wherever and come out and say, look, this what happened or this what went down. Because Megan got on there and said the whole.
But not that week.
Yeah, not that week. Maybe not that week.
The days he decided to do it. And the funny thing about it, I see a lot of people saying the album actually pretty good.
And I'm sure that's what I'm saying. I know it's probably some good music on there, but it's like, it comes off. There were a lot of men on there, of course, saying, and I'm not trying to be no superhero, not Kate for black men, but it's just like, a lot of guys were like, this is a great album, and y'all just need to listen to it, and maybe you'll. And I'm just like, black men gotta have more. We just gotta do better in that aspect, because obviously this woman said what she said. Megan had something happen to her, traumatic happen to her, and I don't think that should be disregarded. Whether she's lying, whether you have to get both sides of the story, and we only have one. And so that's the one I got to go with right now, because that's all I got. Tori, I can't really rock with you like that, because you ain't said nothing to nobody, really. Even if you said it on the album, it's like a lot of niggas be talking just shit on the album.
My thing is, him not saying anything is kind of telling to me, because if I didn't shoot somebody, immediately when this shit, I ain't shoot nobody in no goddamn, this ain't Harlem Nights. I ain't shoot nobody in no foot. No. I did not do this. So for him to be quiet so long, it's like,
it's making worse.
You may have some guilt in here. You look guilty, sir.
Look guilty.
So,
yeah, when it's something, I can understand if you don't say nothing. If it's one of them smaller situations, like, oh, he said, she said, if nobody's hurting, that's a different story. Or if you don't want to speak your piece, because of course we've had things with people in the past and we chose not to say nothing. That's totally different. But if you getting allegedly for shooting somebody,
that's different.
If
someone's accusing me of shooting them, I gotta come out.
Hey,
I ain't get my gun I want yet.
Yeah. So
I ain't shooting nobody.
So,
last time I shot a gun was like a year ago.
Yeah. I ain't shooting nobody. So calm down. And you know what? I've thought about this too, when the gun range and stuff like this. In certain situations, so say you've been to the gun range once or twice, and you maybe shot a gun a couple of times. Do you think that
once or twice? I used to go twice a month.
No, I'm saying, but if somebody did go once or twice, do you think? When you first time you shot a gun, how'd you feel? Like did it feel? Was it not scary, but was it just?
No, I got a big dick, so it didn't really do anything for me.
That is nothing to do with shooting a gun.
What you say?
It's nothing to do with shooting a gun.
What you talking about?
And it's nothing to do with shooting.
What
a gun.
you talking about?
And I'm very upset that you said that.
What you talking about?
I don't care.
What you talking about?
Two, you lying.
What you talking about?
What you just said.
What I just say?
Let's talk about shooting a gun.
No, we gotta get to the. What did I just say? What did I just say?
I'm not repeating that.
Then what you talking about?
Because I don't want to repeat it. You just want me to repeat
it. Well, my first time shooting a gun, how old was I? I think I was younger, so it was fun. It was just fun because that's how I feel. I shot my granddad's going to my granddad's house.
That's some country shit. Both of us shot granddad's.
And he just always had this shotgun. He had two shotguns that's out. He had more guns, but it was just two that's always out. And I'll never forget, it was always stuffed with like toilet paper in the barrel, so it had to be unloaded.
So your first was the shotgun.
Was that my first?
I think my first was a 45.
It may have been a rifle. It may have been. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know I shot rifle, shotguns, all the Glocks.
Yeah.
All them shits in my life, but I can't remember
my thing is, like, if somebody like is robbing somebody, I know it's fight or flight sometimes with people, but now I understand when people tell stories. Like the first time I really shot a gun, it was a little startling. I was like, "Oh shit! All right, like this is a gun. Like
it's got some power.
This should kill people. Like
got a kick on it.
So I was like, when people get in those situations, then they talk about stories where they say they freeze or something like that, because I was like, I could see how that could happen, because especially if you ain't never shot a gun and you say somebody rob you and you got a gun, but you ain't never really used it like that. I can see how that's a fucking scary situation, because one, you like, I hope I can aim right, hope I go to shoot, but that's just I'm all for having a gun if you got a license and you using it for protection. You know what I'm saying?
Thing. Guns come with a lot of responsibility. Like, emotionally and mentally, because when you have a gun, as you say, you feel powerful.
Yeah.
It's almost like we were talking this weekend with our homeboy, and we were talking about the Mercedes truck. What is it, GLC? It's the one that looked like the X6.
Oh, the GLE, yeah.
The GLE. It looked like a BMW X6. And we was like, imagine having that. You got your money where you want to be. You pulling up, blasting that Time Flies by Dre. I'm outside in the AMG. It's a late night. You gonna feel like the man. Like, you got to be mentally prepared to check your ego, because you're gonna have an ego possibly in that moment. A gun's the same thing.
True.
If you have anger issues, or if you a person that's easily impulsive with your emotions, like, a gun may not be the best thing for you to have. Perfect example. I have a homegirl I just seen. She posted on her story. She got into a fight with a dude in a parking lot because I think she said he was trying to do something to her car. She loved her car. She raced cars and all that. So she pistol whipped him. I don't know if it was with her gun or his gun, but she pistol whipped him. And all this is like close up. So I guess she got a phone in one hand and a gun in the other, so you just see the commotion. And then the next post, she said, if you got this footage, send it to me. Then she posted a longer shot, and you see her hit pistol whip buddy with the gun. I was like, that could have went all wrong.
That could have went a lot.
Like her life could have possibly been over, depending on, I don't know the whole story, but
because if I'm a dude,
because the girlfriend of the dude is there, and then I think she was with a dude or somebody or a friend, but she hit him. That shit could have went off. They in a public space. It could have hit somebody. Could have hit the girlfriend.
But it's also, and from another perspective, if I'm buddy fighting or whatever, or even if I'm with him and she pull a gun and I got one, it might get a little wild because you don't know what's about to happen. Like,
make it even worse. Say if you helping her fight, it's a dude and girl. If she end up shooting him, it's a big possibility you going to jail too. You was part of this
for sure. It's a big possibility.
That one night could have just. God willing, nothing happened. Outside, outside of the little scuffle.
You're right. Having that,
because like that could just change the whole trajectory of your life.
Because my ex stepdad, I was riding with him one day, and I remember this white guy rolled up beside us, and I guess the white guy was feeling froggy that day, and was like, "Something about you niggers," something like that. He looked. And he said, "What you say?" And he said, "Nigga, something," and pulled off. My stepdad went to reach in that back up under the seat for his gun. And I was like, hey, come on, man. It's just I'm maybe 13 at the time.
So you were fat. This is when you was fat.
This is on the cusp of fat. It's on the cusp of fat. I wasn't fully fat.
Prematurely fat.
Prematurely fat. I was prematurely fat. I was like, and because I'm pretty sure if I wouldn't have been there, he was gonna let off some rounds. But that was immediately anger, which I understand. Like I get it, but like you said, that's a dangerous thing to have. Cause that nigga went to reach, and I heard the rattle of the. I said, "This nigga."
And see, that's why I don't need to be fighting at this age because it ain't worth it.
I don't have time,
especially being from Florida. Everybody got guns down there.
And people be trigger
happy. Got guns.
They be ready
Niggas
to
got
shoot.
Guns. Niggas be ready to shoot.
And
some people live. They want to shoot somebody. It's like
my thing. If I'm having it, I'm in my house. My wife, my kids there. I got it. Just because niggas wild. Just in case. Cool. It stayed locked up where kids get boom. I don't just need to be riding around with everybody. It's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff. That's a lot to be dealing with. I don't want to even bring that type of energy on me if I don't need to. You know, I remember Shannon Sharp was on when he was talking about Breonna Taylor. He was like, I mean, hey, people don't know how to run up in the Sharp house. Hey, I got that thing. I was like, I feel you. I mean, you a man with money, so
I'm gonna definitely get it. I love shooting.
Yeah,
this was sport. I love this shooting. So. I'm definitely gonna give me some guns.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a gun, at least.
Well, since we talking about Shannon Sharp, talk some sports, y'all. Sports talk. So the boys did it.
It was a good and bad day for me yesterday. My Cowboys lost, but my Heat won. So my Heat are going to the finals.
Boys did it, and they. It's like they buckled, they locked in. They locked in last night. I feel like they was like, you know what? We got to go ahead and take this on.
Got to, because if you let them go to 7, it's a big possibility you would have lost with that momentum. And then you just don't want to be in that situation. That's a lot of pressure.
They turned it up in that second half. Like, all right, let's go ahead and buckle down and then get rid of these boys. So
now, even though Heat my team, I still feel like Lakers going to win.
Yeah.
It may not be a sweep. It may be Lakers in 6. But it's just like what the Lakers have, like what the Heat don't have, we just don't have a person that could just at a whim of this, like if they want to just take over, like how they have, like LeBron can just take over.
I mean, Tyler, Hero has potential. Butler has potential.
He can shoot. They can do these things. They could take over, but I'm saying, like LeBron, it's certain elite status athletes that all right, it's time for you to do what you do.
Like when Jordan said, all right, that's it.
When Jordan's ready to do what he does, like a Durant can do that, a LeBron can do that. It's certain players that can just switch it. Like that's what the Heat are missing.
Gotcha.
But what they do have is team. They have
They got
grit.
team.
They got heart.
They got heart.
And they got shooters.
And here's the thing. So my dad, when my dad was growing up, he's been a Heat fan because he's from Florida. So I used to always watch the Heat. And then I got with these guys, and they from Florida, and they like the Heat. So it was kind of cool. But then now, we all LeBron fans in this house. So it's two sides of the story. One side is, I would like to see the Heat win. That would be great. I mean, I know my dad would be happy, and your dad would be happy. Could be a happy time. But I just know these analysts gonna eat LeBron alive, and it's just, and I don't feel like hearing that because I'm such a LeBron. I love everything he does, what he stands for. Mm-hmm. And so I would like to see LeBron. You know, of course, this would be the year. You know, Kobe passed away this year. You bring the championship home to the team. It'll be great. So it's like a.
Here's the thing too. In my family, it's a rivalry. Half my family Heat fans, half my family Lakers. This is on my dad's side, the Bahamian side. So in Bahamas, everyone like either Lakers, Heat, or 76ers. Something crazy like that.
That's what
but usually Heat and Lakers is like majority of these people, especially in my family. So. It's like, it's just gonna be trash talk.
Oh yeah, it's
in
gonna
that
be.
family group chat.
I believe. I told Canada that I said I think Lakers in 5. I believe. I think the Heat gonna get them 1. Maybe get them. Yeah, that mean they would get them 1. Yeah, I think the Heat gonna get them 1. But I just think Lakers too big. I think they a big team, but there's a strong possibility they might show us something.
Here's the thing: the way Heat can win. If they hit them perimeter shots, when them niggas are lights,
when they lock in,
Duncan, Hero, and all them hitting them threes, they hard to beat. Because now you got to come out there, then they gonna drive on you. Then Jimmy Butler gonna do his thing,
and they know they the underdog, so they coming in there. They coming in there ready.
Yeah.
They coming in there ready.
No one's just picking them to win.
Yeah, nobody picking them. That's why if they win, it's gonna be like it's gonna be. They got it.
But just give a testament to Pat Riley and Spoelstra.
Oh, yeah.
If you thought maybe Spoelstra's not a good coach because he got Bosh, Wade, and
talk
LeBron, talk done.
Yeah,
he brought a team with no names outside of really Jimmy Butler to the finals.
Yeah,
and consistently had them people competing all these years. Like Pat Riley a boss and Spoelstra a boss.
Yeah. So we're gonna see.
Wednesday.
It's definitely gonna. Also, okay, Wednesday first game. It's gonna be quite interesting.
That's usually the one the Lakers lose because then they need to figure you out.
They usually lose the first one, so we'll see. We'll see with that. We'll see who gonna be matched up on who because I don't know like who.
Bam got to take AD.
Bam, yeah,
Butler probably gonna guard
LeBron.
Butler and Iguodala probably gonna have to guard LeBron.
Yeah, I think Iguodala defense wise, I think he's gonna be good on LeBron because even when he played for the Warriors, I think he was on LeBron a lot.
Rondo gonna have to chase Hero.
It's a lot of running around.
So Rondo, that nigga been playing.
Rondo been balling.
He been balling.
Oh, I don't know if you seen this clip going around of Rondo in high school. They showed that he ran down the court. I think either dude gave him an alley-oop or I think he might have just had the ball. He dunked over Buddy. Buddy a little bit tall. He dunked over, boom, hung on the rim, and he kind of swung around and then hopped on Buddy's shoulders and rolled him. And the dude threw him off. I think I saved the video.
Did they call a foul for that?
Did they call it? I don't know if they did, but
I was disrespectful.
That was disrespectful. I was laughing. I was like, yeah, that's. Oh, here it go.
An alley-oop in Eastern High School.
Oh, it's alley-oop.
Rondo, he throws it down and then sits to the defender. Check it out one more time. This time
This nigga done.
This is what we call clowning, folks. Sitting on
That's some disrespectful.
You gotta fight that nigga.
You jumped on my like. Come on, bro.
You ain't gonna jump my back like I'm some goddamn nigga. You jump on his back.
I ain't no goddamn monkey, but get off my fucking back.
You ain't a book bag, nigga. Get off my back.
Especially you done dunked on me. I ain't gonna jump
you ain't
on
a
my
wife
back.
beater. Get off my back, nigga.
You ain't a vertebrae. Get off my back,
Ain't
nigga.
spine. Get off my back.
Get off my back, nigga.
You ain't my mama. Get off my back.
You ain't my girl. Get off my back.
You ain't that belt I used to get beat with. Get off my back.
Get off my back, nigga.
You ain't the sun. Get off my back.
You ain't my delts, nigga. Get off my back,
Get
nigga.
off my back. You ain't my shoulder blades. Get off my back. Nigga, you ain't my tattoo artist. Get off my back.
Get off my back, nigga. You ain't my bed. Get off my
Get
back.
off my back. You ain't my couch. Get off my back. You ain't my car seat. Get off my back. Who the hell you think you are?
Yo. This podcast is stupid.
So Trump.
Trump, yeah.
So I guess they got hand of his taxes. I just saw this. I didn't get a chance to research. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe y'all know more. But they said the year he got elected, he paid $750 in taxes. But paid like over $300,000 in foreign tax, but he paid $750 US in taxes.
This nigga's trash.
The average person be paying thousands.
Thousands, nigga.
His nigga a millionaire. Think they say he got a refund check for $72 million, but paid $750 in taxes. Now look, as I said, I just saw this right before we started, so I didn't really get to do my research because I could be wrong in some of this information, but it sounds fucking ridiculous.
It sounds ridiculous. We just put taxes away, and it was more than $750.
That 33% be 33%.
It'd be 33, nigga.
God damn.
Shit.
I'm putting out more taxes than how old I am. I ain't even 33 yet.
That's funny. It's ridiculously funny. That's what it is.
But I just wanted to say that quick statement because that just was a shocking statement to me. And then I was watching right before we started this Corona video. They saying how it's surging again and how some people, like especially in New York and up north, they may have to go on restrictions again because they ain't listening. Like they showed this one venue, they had a 300-person wedding that the police came and shut down. It's karaoke spots. They said they may shut down. This one dude like, it's America. We should be free to do whatever we want. And they cut away.
Well, I mean, yes, my nigga, but it's a virus rolling around. Still, what people just think it's not. They just thought it just left. They just thought it, and my homeboy just told me this morning. He said his homeboy called me. He just got it. It's like, of course, because it's still there.
This is where people are now. It's like normalized.
Yeah. We don't want to fight it no more.
It's normalized. People are over it. They don't care no more. They say, fuck it. If I get it, I get it. Fuck it. Some people got it and still saying, fuck it. But I think that's where we are. People are tired.
Yeah.
They don't care no more because I just see people out.
Yeah.
Like traffic is back. I see people going out every day on the story.
Traffic back.
It's back. So
it's back.
I don't know.
And not regular going out. They going out without the like they out. And in the club, I remember when I seen that packed venue in Atlanta, I was like, oh, niggas on.
This is one girl, I go to her page once a week on the weekend because I know she be in the same club every weekend. Niggas is in there. I'm like, first.
Why you in the same club?
You was clubbing with us when we was in Atlanta, so I know your age, you and your third. Like, you still clubbing this hard? Ain't nothing wrong with partying, but God,
she really be at the same spot?
Nigga. Same spot, different
ridiculous.
outfits, shaking the same ass in the same spot.
Shaking the same
and
ass.
I be looking at that ass shaking.
It be moving?
It be moving. It be moving.
I know her?
Yeah, you know her.
Okay, we'll talk
You know him better than I know her.
Okay, we'll talk about when we get up. Hey-o! Hey-o! Man, but I mean, and here's like one of the realest tweets I seen a while back was that instead of like other countries fighting it, like you said, we chose to live with it, and just live with it instead of fighting it.
It may be to a point where it won't go away till everybody catch it.
I don't think it's going to wait no time. It's going to be a minute. It's definitely going to be a minute. It's going to be here like the flu. I think it's going to be.
I just want to go overseas, man.
That's it, bro. That's it. Just want to go overseas.
Like, it's already interrupting these plans. Like, I may, Bahamas be opening, the borders closing. I'd like to go there for Christmas, see my family, and now they talking about maybe doing it somewhere else. So, as long as I get my Bahamian food, I don't care. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, like fuck shit, dog.
Fuck shit, boy.
Like fuck shit, dog. I didn't
want.
But
if y'all in the States and I'm near you, I'm coming to get some food.
You ain't coming.
I'm coming to get some food.
You ain't coming.
Like, what you mean? I ain't coming because you're not letting me come, or you?
Nah, I don't care if you coming now, but I know you ain't coming.
I mean, it depends on where you at.
I told you where I'm gonna be at.
Well, that ain't far. Man, I got family there, so I can come.
Where you got family?
Where you talking about going?
Where they at?
Where you talking about going?
What type of family is this? Is this the married?
This Stevie brother.
Oh, you got me excited. I thought it's like the part that your dad married into the Ethiopian side of your family. I like, all right, we can do a good trade off.
No, that's just Stevie brother down there.
No, so it ain't gonna be nothing but greens.
Nothing but some greens and some collards.
I can get that anywhere.
Oh hey, man, but
I got to play that on. I don't care.
I feel
you went to Bahamas with us. So
I did.
They know
you. That was a great time. But yeah, so I mean, if y'all gonna be out, just still try to be careful, man. I mean, at least if you gonna be out, at least be careful. I can't. I'm a little afraid to be doing that, but not especially that in a. outside spaces, I'm okay. Like restaurants, that's cool, that's fine. But like in the inside of a club, it's hot, sweaty, people sharing liquor and blunts, and it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the club. I don't know.
Speaking of a lot going on and being afraid, there's something else you're afraid of out there right now.
What? Oh, y'all, and this gonna sound like an exaggeration. We are not exaggerating. Cam could back me up. We've been in California for 7 years now, since 2013. I kid you not. I've never gotten bit by a mosquito in California until this year.
Like they just got here this year.
Like they just got here.
They weren't here.
I'm not sure, man. I never.
I got bit up too, but it wasn't here.
It wasn't here.
They here now though.
Nigga, I'm talking about. I came home. I'm screaming like, what the fuck? I'm like, what bit me? I'm like, I'm a mosquito bite here, and I'm like, where did I felt like I was back in the country? It's like, where are these mosquitoes coming from?
Now.
They are definitely here. But then somebody told us that they released mosquito. I'm like, they was holding them somewhere and just said, here, release the mosquito. Like, I'm like, what type of shit is going on out here? And then they said they was crossbreeding mosquitoes. Like it's I was like, what's that mean? Like they
had them in muscatration camps.
Muscatration camps.
Goddamn mosquito. Y'all let them out.
Like I was like, what? Like keep them where they at. They said they just released some in Texas. I was like, but what are they? Are they doing research? Like what are we releasing them for?
Because I don't know what are mosquitoes good for outside of feeding birds?
That's what I'm saying. That's why
other than that, like what's their purpose?
One of the funniest memes I ever seen is like, I know good and well guy that told Noah to put 2 mosquitoes on the ark. And that I was like, why? Cause why we need them? Lord, tell us what we need mosquitoes for.
They fucking stab us with our face sword. They face swords
and then
and
draw blood.
And then they make it itch after.
And then some carry disease. And I'm like, I hope these mosquitoes ain't carrying around corona. Like what? We don't need to deal with nothing else.
If they hanging out outside the club,
you see 2 mosquitoes posted up. Like, yeah. All right. Can't do nothing about it. But yeah, I don't mosquitoes are getting on my nerves. I don't like it. One was in our bathroom the other day. I had to kill that nigga, get him up out of there.
If I was a mosquito, I hang around pools. First, everyone is out there laying out already. A lot of skin exposed.
Oh, yeah, I'm tearing niggas up out there.
Tear them butts up.
You going straight for the butt too?
Oh yeah.
So if I'm a mosquito, I'm going straight for the. Oh yeah. Straight for the win. I'm not touching the men.
They won't even know I'm there.
Yeah.
Until afterwards when they itching, like a mosquito got me.
So you gonna be like a ninja mosquito.
No, you're gonna be a mosquito like they do.
I mean, sometimes like it hit you real quick. You like, oh shit, but
I mean, if it's real quiet and you hear it, but at these pools, it's gonna be loud.
It's gonna be loud.
I'm getting in and getting out.
Oh yeah, damn! You know how many different butts you can suck on at a pool?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You only need one.
You only need
for my body mass.
That's true, because they be getting full quick. Yeah. Damn. They be like, what you doing next week? Oh shit, I'll probably go to another pool party, go get a couple butts. Yeah.
The worst thing ever is like hitting a mosquito with your hand and you see a little blood in there. Like fuck, man.
You be like, who?
You don't know who blood.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't have did this. Now this is disgusting.
It's one of them fat little Rome mosquitoes.
Why?
What?
Why every week we gotta go through this?
What?
When you gonna just stop? When you gonna just like let it go?
What you talking about?
You just gotta bring up me being fat.
Well, when you bring up stories when you're younger, I want to know this fat you or not fat you.
You don't need that. Has nothing to do with the
story.
No,
it does, because it makes the story more interesting. Because
no, it doesn't.
If you say, man, I got into a fight and I did this and did that, like this fat you or little you be like, this fat me. No way you did that. I'm like, you would have got tired.
See, that's one that's rude. That's one that's rude.
What you mean?
2, that's insensitive.
What you mean?
3, fat niggas fight all the time. But and they don't be tired.
I'm talking about you when you was a fat nigga.
I didn't get tired. I had heart.
That ain't got to mean you wasn't tired. That means you just didn't stop.
I didn't stop. But I ain't get tired like that. I wasn't that fat.
If you tell them the doctor story on here live, I won't bring it up no more on the podcast. Tell them that story when you found out you were fat and what you did after.
His nigga gonna laugh, but here we go.
And I won't bring it up on the live. I'm doing this for y'all, man.
This nigga he's a troll.
Tell the story.
All right. So when I was younger.
What age?
This had to be it had to be 12, 13. It might have been right in that gap. So, I used to drink a lot of whole milk. I used to eat a lot of shit that I didn't need to be eating. Fucking, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. All that shit. Nigga was eating pork for sure. I was eating the hot dogs, nigga, all that.
So you was looking like what you ate.
I wasn't looking like what I ate. I hate this nigga, dog. All right, so one day I had to go to the doctor for my routine checkup, and because I wanted to make sure everything was right, you know what I'm saying? So my mom was with me. We go to the doctor. Of course, they do all the checking. They check everything. They do all the blood and everything. I was all right on that part. But cholesterol was a little bit up, you know what I'm saying? Blood pressure was a little bit up. Because I was eating a lot of salt, a lot of pork, all that shit. So then the doctor comes in there and he goes, he says, you know, your son is borderline obese. And I was like, I ain't want to be obese.
So what'd you do?
I started crying. Because I was like, damn, dog, does that mean I'm about to die? Like, I'm borderline obese?
Now, why do I love this story? What's the little fact in there that makes me laugh?
Because I was crying?
Yes, you was crying, but you were crying because of a reason.
Because I didn't know I was obese?
Yeah, you like, I didn't know I was fat. Like, what you mean? I'm looking at this picture, nigga, you was fat.
I didn't know I was like obese fat, borderline obese fat.
I'm looking at the picture like this nigga was obese fat.
Because when I think obese, I'm thinking like couch, like when we used to see them, my 600 pounds, like that's...
No, that's morbidly obese.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit's sad, dog.
No, that's sad.
His
story funny.
No, my story was sad too.
Anybody else's story sad?
No, I got picked on. My story sad too.
No, it ain't sad. Your
Why
story
it ain't sad? I
funny.
got picked on. People was calling me names. I had trauma. I got bullied.
What trauma
because of
you
people
had?
like you?
I never bullied anyone in my life. I fought bullies. Ask Mike. Mike got bullied. I never bullied Mike. That's why we was friends. I didn't bully anyone.
That's good.
But your story is funny.
It's only funny because you know me.
No, the two things that's funny, you cried. Two, you said, I didn't know I was fat. And when I'm looking at these pictures, like, this nigga was fucking
But you gotta remember, I was inside of my body. I didn't really look at myself like that to know that I was like fat. I didn't want to.
You said you was getting bullied.
Yeah, I know.
What were they saying to you? They were saying you were fat.
No, this one dude told me one time, he was like, did you wear your bra today? Did you hide your snacks under your titties? And all this stuff. And I was like, I wanted to fight that nigga so bad, but I knew I was going to lose, so I didn't want to fight.
And here's the thing. I know you wasn't crying in that McDonald's drive-thru.
Well, when I was eating the food?
Oh, yeah. So why you crying now?
I was crying happy tears.
Why you crying now?
Because, man, I was sad. And then right then, I went on a mission. I was like, it's a wrap on here. I'm not doing this. I told mine, I don't want no more. Switch everything in the house. I don't want to be fat no more. It took me like 4 years, but I got it down. There, that's what Cam wanted me to tell y'all.
I love that story, man.
I love that story.
That story brings joy to my heart.
It's a triumphant story because I made it here today, you know.
Now you got blind women flirting with you in the grocery store. You came a long way.
Oh, shit.
A long way.
All right, man, we getting out of here. And we got a special treat for y'all soon, so I hope y'all ready. Because y'all gonna like this treat we got for y'all.
Yes. But it has to be confirmed.
It has to be confirmed, but we do
before we reveal.
We do got a special treat though.
Reveal this treat.
Pray for us that we get this special treat, but it's a special treat.
Doing this for y'all.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. Remember, get your hungovers. You know what I'm saying? ShadySideUp.
And your hangovers.
.com and your hangovers and your strawberry mimosas and your blue agaves
and your brunches.
And your brunches.
And your fresh squeeze.
And your fresh squeeze.
All the blackberries.
And we got 2 more coming to you soon.
When they get back.
Yeah. So get those. And remember, we got a new story coming out this week. Submit your questions this week. And we'll see you next week.
Yay.
Peace.